everyone, my name is Rodney. I'm here with Board Game Geek at FIJ 2020. I've been joined by Benoit of Blue Conquer, and you've brought Welcome to New Las Vegas. Now, Welcome to is a game that's been around for a little while now, very popular. 2 years now. And this is a new version of it. Now, is it just a new setting and new theme, or is there new rules here as well?
It's a completely different game. It's a standalone sequel to the original game.
Yeah.
And the core mechanic is the same because you have, as in Welcome to, you have 3 decks of cards.
Yes.
And you flip all 3 decks, and you choose one of 3 combinations between the number and the action.
Simple, right.
So the central mechanic is the same, but all the rest is different.
Okay, well, can you give me a sense of what some of those changes are then?
Well, the idea was to create a game for people who have played Welcome to the death and wanted more.
Okay.
Because Welcome to is great for introduction and for introducing new players to that kind of game, but we realized that more serious players liked the game but wanted more.
Okay.
And
so you would say this is more complicated then?
It is.
Okay.
It is. You can play Welcome to with your mother.
Yes.
You shouldn't play Welcome to New Las Vegas.
Well, I'm not sure if you got a smart mother. I play lots of games with my
Sorry.
mother. That's
Stereotyping, stereotyping mothers. But
maybe with somebody new, you wouldn't start with this one.
yeah,
right?
and that's why on the box we say play Welcome to first.
Okay.
Just to make sure.
I think that's great. Fair warning, right? Like a lot of games, the ideas are just trying to sell it to whomever, and you're trying to say, hey, this might not be for you.
Yeah.
If you haven't tried.
We want them to have the right
experience.
Experience, and the experience is playing Welcome to first, and then this. Or if you're an experienced player, well, you can go.
Well, why don't you tell me a little bit about the experience that we're going to have here?
So here we are creating a new Las Vegas. So we are opening casinos on your map. You have 4 streets.
Yes.
And you will put numbers in ascending order, just like in Welcome to. And if you write a number in a casino, then you open that casino.
Okay.
And you might score points. The thing is, in this version, you have streets, but you have also avenues, vertical columns.
I see that. Okay. Right.
And you will be able to score points on both directions.
Right. Okay.
If you want to attract luck to your players, you will need to create the longest series of odd or even number on your line.
Okay. Okay.
So that's going to give you 3 points. If you have a 7 here, then you break the series.
Right.
And if you have the longest series, then you're going to score more points here for each street where you are first.
That's going to make it more challenging, though, right? Because you have to space things out intentionally if you're trying to go with evens or odds.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the game is built on betting. That's why we had the New Vegas theme. Because everything is, do I want to go for that? Do I go all in and shoot the moon? And if I do, I can win.
So how's the gambling aspect represented on here?
Well, the gambling is mostly with this action. It's the improvement action.
Yes.
And if I go, for example, full strategy on having the longest series, and I want to be first everywhere, here I can improve the value of being first. So if I'm first everywhere, but I didn't improve this, I'm going to earn 4 points per street.
Right.
But if I'm first and I decided to improve this, I can earn as much as 40 points.
Is that what all these are here? Just
all the yellow boxes,
Yes.
you can decide to improve. It's not just the housing estates anymore.
Gotcha.
And so you can decide where you improve your strategy.
Okay.
And the same way, to open a hotel on a column, you need numbers in all casinos.
Yes.
And if you're the first one, then you build a large hotel.
Yes.
And all the other ones will have to cross off the top part.
They can make a small.
They cannot make a small.
A very modest hotel.
But you have to choose also if you want to improve the value of large or small hotels. So if you want to say, I'm going to rush the hotels, then I'm going to improve the large ones. Or I'm going to say, no, I'm going to play that. I'm going to improve the small one. I'm going to make them eventually during the game but I don't need to be first, and it can earn me a lot of points anyway.
And you're kind of, as you invest in these, I suppose you're kind of showing your hand a little bit too to the other players. Now they go, ooh,
Exactly.
maybe I want to shift focus so Rodney doesn't end up getting a bunch of points off of that too.
Exactly.
Okay.
We have also another push your luck strategy with depth. Because when you have here some casinos under construction.
Okay, I see some cranes over them or
so
something.
you cannot build, you cannot write a number in it at first. You need to use the construction action.
Okay.
And if you use it, then you're gonna
fill in the crane.
Fill in the crane
All right.
and circle the debt because you invested a lot of money,
Yes.
and at some point you're gonna have to pay back.
Okay.
At the end of the game, if you cannot pay back all the bills that you have
Yes.
circled with your save here, then you're gonna go bankrupt and you're gonna lose 20 points.
Okay, so is like bills here something else that will come out? You can then cross off some of these.
No, no.
How do you get money in the game?
You get money at the beginning of the game. You have one bill.
Yes.
You can also get some bills here on the map using
I see. Yes.
a limo that
Right.
I'll show you.
There's a limo.
There's a limo.
Okay.
It's Las Vegas.
All right, that
There's
makes
a limo.
sense. It makes sense.
And here, at the beginning of the game, you have the bank,
Yes.
and all the players will decide secretly
Yeah.
if they want a bank that is nice and lenient, or if
Okay.
they want a strict bank that
Right.
doesn't
Make a tougher game.
loan any money.
Right.
So you will decide and hide it. And
So it's a personal choice.
it's a personal choice for
okay.
everyone.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
So at the end of the game, you reveal.
Yeah.
If everyone decided to not give any money, then you stay here with only one bill.
Right.
If everyone decided to give money, then all the players get four
Okay.
bills.
Okay.
But if some didn't, you can only get two. So it depends. You have to look at the other player and say, I know you.
You're stingy.
Yeah. So
Right.
I'm sure you're gonna
Yeah,
say
right.
no money, and you can adapt your strategy to it.
Okay.
But maybe the other ones say, hey.
No,
there's
I mean, from what you're describing, there's clearly several more elements here than in Welcome to. Well,
Yeah.
I'm curious with the limo. Why don't you tell us about the limo too?
Well, the limo is where is she? Yeah. You'll start from the airport,
Yes.
and it helps you drive VIPs around.
Okay.
And every time you use the limo, you will draw a line from one street lamp to another. So you
Okay.
start here,
Yes.
and you can go here and here.
Yep.
And if you go in front of a special casino with a red carpet,
Right.
then you can circle
money.
the element
Yeah,
here, and you can go there and
Okay.
come back, and you circle this. And for each type of icon you get,
Right.
you gonna get points that
Yes.
you can also improve.
Okay.
But the VIPs, they need to come back to the airport by the end of the game. And if you can't, if you decided to
Sure.
go further
Big
because
track.
you want,
Dump them out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah.
and the game ends, then you will get a penalty for all the lines you're missing to come back to the
Okay.
airport. So you can lose a lot
Yeah,
of points. Or you can decide to improve this penalty, so you can decide to go anywhere, and it's
And it won't be so punishing, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So-
So, how long does the game take to play? Given that there's some additional complexities, it's still the same length of time?
It's about 5 or 10 minutes longer because
Right.
there are a bit more decisions, and it's about 5 turns longer.
Yes.
But the game is just as fluid because you still just write a number
Right.
on a casino,
mark
and
it
that's
off
it.
here.
Yeah.
So one of the amusing things about this game is how many players it can play.
Well, it's 1 to 50
Yes,
because
50 sheets, right?
there are 100 sheets.
100 sheets.
But you
Yes,
have to
need
use
the other side.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Perfect. And is this available now?
It will be available next week in
Right.
France, and it will be available pretty soon in Spain, Poland, Netherlands, and all
over.
the English market as soon as the games reach the warehouse.
Okay, excellent. Now, before we go, I know you had one other item you wanted to show us.
Yeah.
Something on the side there. What is this?
This is a new extension for Welcome to, and for
Yes.
the original game. And we decided to do something different with this one, and we wanted to do a crossover between two games.
Right.
There's a French company, Lumberjack Studios,
Yes.
that had a game called La Petite Mort, The Little Death, 2 years ago, and it's based on a French comic book,
Okay.
very popular
Yes.
here, where you are the Little Death, and it learns how to kill people.
Okay. So how is this going to tie into Welcome to?
And so the deal was, let's make an extension that works both for Welcome to
Yeah.
and for La Petite Mort
Right.
board game, using the same components.
Okay.
And so here it's the prototype version, but it will look pretty closely to that. In this,
This will give you, so this is going to have some additional new rules as well
Yeah.
to it, and a different way to play. And when is this going to be available?
in May.
In May?
Yeah.
Of this year?
Yeah, in
Yes.
France.
Yes.
First, because it's a crossover bit about a French comic book.
Right.
So we don't know if
Maybe it'll have the same appeal elsewhere.
Yeah.
But something that people can keep an eye out for if they have an interest, eh?
Exactly.
Okay, excellent. Well, we should probably wrap up here. Thank you very much for the overview of the new Welcome to the new Las Vegas and a little sneak peek at Le Petit Mort, which is
Thank
coming
you.
as well. Thank you for watching as well.
Thank you. Bye.